Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show, Heads Up with Joa. Today, we have a special session about a new innovation related to old-fashioned academic and disciplinary punishments into education. So, let's talk a little bit about like old-fashioned and flexible academic and disciplinary punishments are present in the students' daily life oppressively, causing students discouragement when they go to school, right? So today we have a special guest that she's gonna tell us about a new methodology to change that current methodology that we have in our education. But before get going, we're gonna talk about like two aspects. For example, like getting a bad grade when students don't take their assignments to the classes, right? So that's kind of discouraging for them. So we need to change that. And I know that our special expert today, she's gonna give us a new like way to change that, and like a new idea about how to don't give those kind of punishments and chase the education world for good. So another example that we have is like being excluded from classes for being late, which is so bad because they basically the school and teachers are taking away the right and the privilege to be into the classrooms, and they just let the students go back to their houses and just do nothing, and or just hang out around the school for hours till they wanted to get them back into the classes. So we have a lot to change. So but anyway, so welcome, Maria Fernanda. She's an expert on the educational field.
Thank you so much.
And we're happy to have you here today. So we're so excited to hear about this new methodology.
Totally.
Tell us,
What a
please.
pleasure to be with you here. I am so happy to share all these methods that I have. And yes, totally agree with you. All that you said before is true. Creating awareness into students about the importance to be on time and responsible will be the key point to improve punctuality and also responsibility on students, right? Like instead of taking away from them the right of being part of the class, as you said before, when they are very late. So this is why we think we can make academic life enjoyable, taking into account students' likes and interests in general. Instead of using punishment in students, we can motivate them. And how, for example, when they have a new strategy, and which is the new strategy? Students love games, right? Everyone loves games, right? So what if we would life be like a game? You know, what if they would only have 3 lives in a bracelet, for example, that represent them in the academic and disciplinary life? So they know that if they lose a life, for example, when they arrive late to school, they would not be punished, but they would figure out a way to stop losing their life in this way. They would stop being late and they would start to create awareness and responsibility without any punishment. So I don't know if you have
Wow.
a question about it.
Wow, that's awesome. Like basically like a student's life become like a game, like where they can like lose their true lives. That's gonna be awesome because they will feel like in competition, and usually human beings is really competitive, and I feel like teenagers especially and children are super competitive, and okay, I'm gonna keep this three lives, so I don't want to lose them.
Exactly.
So yeah, and if they want to recover them, they have to fight and like do their best to do it, and which is awesome because there's not gonna be punishment, so they're just gonna like they have to, it has to be worth it, like the those three lives that they're gonna get. That's
Exactly.
awesome. But I have a question. What if would happen if there's not punishment? So what how will be the methodology? How are
Okay.
we gonna create awareness, and yeah, like they're
Yeah.
gonna be aware of what they're doing.
Yes. Well, as you know, students will have 3 lives, right? So, for example, if students will um, like do maybe something that they are not supposed to do, like not doing assignments, arriving late to school, not wearing their appropriate school's uniform, or causing disruption into the class, they are going to lose one life, only one life. But for example, if they do something that maybe is bigger, they, for example, commit any physical or psychological assault to the others, or maybe consumption of any alcoholic substance or cigarettes in the school, of course they will lose their lives, the three lives at once.
Wow. Okay. So, and what would be like the activity or like the project, the meaningful activity that they will have to do to recover those three lives?
Okay, this is the good part of everything. They have three meaningful activities to recover their three lives. For example, in the first part that I said, that they maybe lose one life and then the other one and then the other one because of minor reasons, they will help to the teacher. How? For example, 1 hour for 3 days, they're going to help her to do school duties, like for example, checking assignments, organizing resources for lesson plans. Basically, be there for the teacher and help her with any duties that she needs or he needs, of course. And when they lose the three lives at once, they are going to be in a 3 weeks program, because this is more serious. So the student will go straight forward to a 3 week program where they will have help to one of the school teachers the first week. The second week, they will help either of the people from the cafeteria or the people from the library or the administrative part. And the third week, they will work with the psychologist of the school on educational projects to create awareness about those issues that caused the loss of their three lives. It is very important to mention that students will continue their studies as usual, and they will have specific hours to be part of the program already set, right? And
Okay.
yeah, basically it's that. It's going to be very meaningful for them. They're going to enjoy it. It's not going to be like, okay, I am in a punishment, and now what I am going to do, I want to do this. No, they're going to enjoy it, and they're going to be able to understand why they are doing that. That's
Yeah.
something that we really want to like create with this project.
Okay. So basically, the idea is to create awareness by doing educational projects and activities into the school that can make them more conscious about what they're doing, about their actions, and about getting responsibilities and put on the other shoes at the same time.
Right.
So it's not about like punishment, putting like bad grades and calling their parents to say, hey, why your kid or your child got too late here, so we can't have it today, or stuff like that. So yeah, we need definitely to change that, and I think that this is gonna be such a great advance for the educational field. Yeah, this is awesome, and yeah, we can't wait to see the evolution of all of these, and I think that the students are gonna enjoy it. And it's not gonna be just like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I sign in on a paper, or okay, they call my parents and I don't care, right? But they can do it, they can work, they can
It's like
learn through
life.
actions and meaningful things.
Exactly. It's like real life. Even though it's a game, it's like you have consequences. If you make something that is wrong, you have consequences, and you're going to start being aware that maybe you need to stop and to realize what are you doing with your life. Even though it's just, for example, I didn't do the assignment. Sometimes people think that that's nothing, and of course it's something, because everything it starts with something, maybe very, very little tiny, but it's something that maybe if you don't stop it, it's going to be bigger. So that's what we want with this project, to stop doing what they are doing, like punish students, because they're human beings. They're human beings and they feel, they want to be heard, and that's what we want to do with them.
So thank you so much, Mafe, for coming here and bringing us with this new idea about the game, like students' life as a video game, to change all fashion methodologies about academic and disciplinary issues. Like this is definitely gonna rock the students' world, and this is a big progress, and I bet it's gonna be uh, a big change for students and teachers' lives too. Everyone is gonna learn about this. So thank you so much for coming, for being here as our special guest today. And yeah, we're so excited to hear more about this. Like this is completely new, and yeah, we hope
Thank
to
you
hear
so
more about
much.
that and
Thank you
see
so
the
much for having
difference and
me
the
here.
big things.
Totally. Let's wait. Let's wait. I really hope that everything is gonna be okay, that everything will work the way that I really want to work. And thank you so much for letting me share all my ideas and my opinions about it. Hope to see you next time, of course.
Okay, thank you, Mafe.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Mafe. Bye bye.